Hello and welcome to today. We got some chaos draft going on, which I love. This format is very fun for me in particular because it's always different. With Cube, I like Cube a lot too, but with Cube you're drafting the same packs over and over, so you can get like repeat experience. Chaos draft, that's almost never going to happen because you're drafting from any pack in Magic's history, or I believe. So let's look at the pack. This is M19. Okay, pretty recent. Dryad Greenseeker jumps out to me as just a powerhouse. Lots of card advantage. There are skeletons and zombies in general, but I don't think taking Death Baron is exactly what we want to be doing. I love Angel of the Dawn. And then not much else. I'm going to take the Greenseeker. Yeah, I think having high toughness is also very useful, I think, in this format. Just kind of dirtling and staying alive is great. And drawing a bunch of cards, pretty solid. Sensei Divining Top? I don't know if that's where we want to be. What format is this? This is one of the recent Master sets, I imagine. There's Battlefield Driver for a card. Probably not finding two of those. We have Counterspell, so no green cards. Eyeblight's Ending. Very unlikely to have elf creatures. I just don't think top is very good in on its own. Like Beetleback Chief, but it's double red. I love Mana War. Una's Grace is a really good... Actually, you know what? Maybe I take Pilgrim's Eye. It's colorless, so it goes in any deck. It's a 1/1 flyer, which is kind of relevant. And it also fixes our mana. I'm actually kind of down for that. I think this is too expensive. I like the removal. It's possible this is just better, because this is basically 3 mana kill anything. Yeah, I'm being more convinced about Eyeblight's Ending here. But mana fixing in this format is pretty rare. It's between these. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to take the Pilgrim's Eye. This deck is going to be about lands, I think. I think that definitely could be wrong. People could, complain or what. Eyeblight's Ending is a very good card, but I'm going to draft the deck that I'm going to draft. Scorned Villager. So it's a 2 mana 1/1 that adds green. And if it flips, it adds double green. So that's really nice. It's the only green card, but that's really good. There's not much for spirit combos or vampires. Burden of Guilt is a pretty nice single mana removal spell. We could also take an Evolving Wilds. Again, this effect is pretty rare. Reap the Seagraph is good. And that's about it. So I think I'm between the Villager and the Evolving Wilds. Green Ramp is a pretty universal strategy that I think does well across the board. This becomes a 2/2. 2/2 Vigilance. If we take the Evolving Wilds, that kind of sets up our mana, though. I'm going to take the Mana Dork. I think this effect is pretty rare. Okay, Shape the Sands. I don't think I want that. So it's hard to get a feel for what colors are open. That's another Evolving Wilds. Maybe I'm underestimating how easy it is to fix your mana. So this is a 6 mana Flying Lifelink. It'll be a 4/4. That's pretty nice. I think this card is really powerful in this particular format. Dunecaster also is really good. This die is going to creature back. No. Glade Watch I remember being good in this format. This lets you Impulse. Digitize Summons is also a good card. I think Shieldhide Dragon just as a... At the very worst we can play it as a face down 3 mana 2/2, but Flying Lifelink is a huge rate. I think I'd take that over the Evolving Wilds, just because it's so powerful. Okay. I remember this format. Anchor to the Aether I like a lot. What do you do? Attacks each combat of Able. Well, we aren't super likely to have more flyers. This is a 1/2 flyer that makes more flyers. So in general, in Chaos Draft, flyers are extremely powerful. So what might seem pretty innocuous, Aspiring Aeronaut, it's just a 4 mana for 2 flyers, is actually really nice. Very Miscreant could also be pretty good if, again, we were drafting a format where you could get more than one of them. That's not really the case, though. And Orchard Spirit also basically has flying. So we're pretty incentivized to stay green. I'm going to take the Orchard Spirit. This card just gets in the beats. Ooh, Boundless Realms. Search for X land cards. And I don't think that's where we want to be. It's cool and all, but that's pretty extreme for me. So in green, we have a 5/6. In white, we have Exalted. Exalted goes pretty nicely with our, random flyers, but we don't really need to be in white. I'm just going to kind of put this over here. This also is a morph creature, so it's not the worst splash. Vastwood Gorger is just a big dude, and playing green big dudes is not a bad game plan. I don't necessarily want to move into blue just yet, but I do think both of these blue cards are pretty good. I'm just going to try the big dude first. Ooh. So Urza's Tome. Draw a card, then discard a card, unless you exile a historic card. Not the most likely to work for us here. I don't think I want Syncopate. I love Thelid Omnivore. I guess 3 mana looting every turn isn't the worst. And if we get some more artifacts, then this becomes a lot better. Destroy an artifact or enchantment? No. I do like Deathbloom Thaw. This effect is very powerful as well. This is kind of hard between the tome. You know what? I'm going to take the Omnivore. I really like this effect. Wow, red is very open here. Probably these cards just aren't good though. What do you do? Huh. So this is 2 mana. Every turn you can either kill it or gain 2 life. That's kind of cool. Grave Scrabbler is only black card. That's a good spell. Just 3 damage to target player. No, no. Choose one. Remove 2 time counters, put 2 time counters, suspend 4 for 1 mana. I'm going to take Fatal Attraction. I think this is actually a good card. Alright, well, red is open. I think I can pick up on these signals here. Ferrari Finish is a bit clunky, but honestly, in this format, this is a totally acceptable removal spell. Other than that, there's something like Sure Strike, but I'll take the clunky removal spell. Wow, nobody wants to be drafting red. Also, Una's Grace. So this card, it basically lets you, so Retrace, for those who don't know, you can cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a land card. So it basically turns all of your late game lands into relevant threats. This is a 4 mana pro white that pumps, and this is a 5 mana 3/3 haste. I guess pro white could get there. I'll take it. Wow. Burden of Guilt, great card. Don't know why it went so late. I mean, it basically is a pacifism with cumulative upkeep, which isn't the worst. Or not even cumulative, just 1 mana every turn. Enchant creature, that seems pretty bad. And yeah, I'm gonna take Burden of Guilt. Effect Tremors, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control. No, I'll just take a Summit Prowler. This card's totally acceptable. Prickleborn also attacks pretty nicely. Alright. Get rid of the dragon, the omnivore. I think we're red-green beatdowns, which makes me really happy we got these green creatures here that tap for mana. Well, I guess just one, but this one gets lands. But getting Summit Prowler that late is nice. Prickleborn, I mean, it hits for 5 first strike damage. That's not bad. I just want a few more removal spells and then I'll be set. Ooh, okay, this was a fun format. Genesis Chamber. There's a Skull Clamp. Skull Clamp's gotta be insane. The problem is we don't have many 1/1s, right? So if we could get Genesis Chamber and Skull Clamp, that's just completely busted. Sacrifice a land, draw a card, and put a charge counter. No, no, no. That filters, that's pretty bad. So it's between Skull Clamp and Genesis Chamber. It's untapped. No, that seems bad. Let's take the Clamp. This card basically means if we're trading creatures, which is going to happen in this format, we will be ahead. We will be drawing cards. But I will say this card frequently underperforms if you don't have 1/1s to kill, which in green-red, we're pretty unlikely to have 1 toughness dude. So it's not as insane as it might seem, but it's still insane. First Strike Morph. Kind of like that. I remember Singing Bellstrike being very good as well. Sultai Ascendancy, we're not really there for. And I don't think we need a 2 mana 1/1. I mean, 2 mana 2/2. This can basically be a 3 mana 2/2. And 3/3 First Strike is not the worst. Oh man, I loved Master of the Way. This was one of my favorite formats to draft. Cons, or Cons block, I guess. I don't remember exactly what expansion this was. It feels so bad taking an Inoc Tracker here. That card is really mediocre. But 3/3 First Strike really does do work. Ooh. No, I don't think I'm taking that. Wow, this pack is pretty nice. Grazing Whiptail and Stormfleet Pyromancer both jump out at me as cards I would like to play. This helps us beat down, but this being a 3/4 reach I think is something worth taking. Our deck right now probably will struggle dealing with flyers, and this is a great rate for an attacker or a blocker, so sorry Stormfleet Pyromancer, but Whiptail it is. Ooh, Pithing Needle. So this is a 5 mana 5/3. 6 mana 6/4. Okay. What do we even want here? Lightning Elemental is a 4/1 haste if we're really beating down, but we already have a lot of 4-drops. I don't need more. I feel like Bramble Creeper is pretty bad. Unless you can, what would be sweet with this card is anything that gives you extra combat steps. I would be down for that. I don't think we need a Crawl Worm. We already have 6 mana 5/6 as opposed to a 6/4. The 4 toughness really makes me worried. I kind of want to just take Sleep. Or, no, Lightning Elemental is probably good. It has haste. Okay, Demir's Spybug, I like that card a lot. Warrior Kopai, I do not like. Hitchclaw Recluse does give us a way to deal with flyers, if that's something we're down for. And then Maniacal Rage pumps our team, but that card's a lot better if you have like 1 and 2 drops, you can make them bigger. So maybe green is actually not open, because blue is looking pretty open from this side, and I guess we're pretty incentivized to at least splash green off the Green Seeker, but maybe we move into something like blue here just as a speculation. No, the Recluse is fine, I think. Ooh. Armillary Sphere? That should not go this late. 2 basic land cards? That's really good. Toxic Iguana is also a 1 mana 1/1 Death Touch. Even Trailblazer's toughness is equal to the number of basic land types. No, we're going to take Armillary Sphere. We have a lot of ways to fetch up lands now. Now we can probably splash some things, which at the moment I'm thinking is going to be white because Burden of Guilt and Shieldhide Dragon, but ooh, okay, never mind. Butcher's Cleaver is nice. Prey Upon is just going to be a clean removal spell. And this is just vampires, so probably not that. How many humans do we have? 1? Probably not many. This card's really good if you get a lot of flyers. I think in our case, we probably just want the Prey Upon. Right? We don't have any humans. The lifelink on this, if you can trigger the lifelink, it's so good, but it's really unlikely in red-green. I'm just going to take the removal spell. We need a few more of those. Okay, what do we got? Oh, I really liked Drain the Well back in the day. Kill land, gain life. So just power and toughness, that's a bit expensive. Got Nettle Sentinel, what do you do? No, we're not casting that, and this is only good. So I think it's between Nettle Sentinel and Una's Grace. We could pretty reliably splash Una's Grace, and we have our Armillary Sphere and Pilgrim's Eye. Whereas Nettle Sentinel is just a 1 mana 2/2 that beats down. I'm gonna try the Nettle Sentinel. I think we have enough green spells. And this card blocks really well too. There's a lot of creatures in this format that are 2/2s, so trying to get 1 mana play for them is nice. Affinity for forests. Enters the battlefield, sacrifice it. No, I mean, yeah, I'll take a Tangle Golem. This is actually going to be pretty cheap in our deck. Ooh, Smoke Teller. We could play this. I'm not playing it, don't worry. But I really like the artwork. Is that a reflection or is it looking through it? I think it's looking through it. That's kind of cool. But I'm going to take the Smoke Teller over the Bloodfire Expert. We don't have that many ways to trigger prowess. Okay, so we didn't get the raid creature that does 2. National Raptors is just a 4-mana 3/3. Right, this is a boar. We have one dinosaur. Probably not playing it, but you never know. I'm gonna try and not play these white spells, especially with Nettle Sentinel and Affinity for Forest. I think this is better. Ooh, Crawlworm? Or a Holy Strength. Holy Strength is actually not the worst, but I'll take a Crawlworm. We could just have like way bigger butts than everyone. Ooh, Demotion. 4+1/+0 and flying. Can't block, so this makes him just able to attack. Honestly, this card could get there. Just putting Maximize Altitude on like a Crawlworm, hit your opponent for 7 flying damage, could really get there. I like Demotion in general, but I don't think we're that worried about our opponent blocking. We just have all these big dudes. This deck's looking pretty good. I don't know how to value this Skull Clamp here, but at the very worst, it's just equipment that gives our creatures more power. Ooh, Mystic Genesis. Oh man, this pack has so many cards I like. I love this card, Denrovo Horror. So they printed it at Common in one of the, I think it was like a year or two ago, the Master sets. Completely destroyed Pauper for a little while. Urban Evolution is just so much value. This card is fun in EDH, but for us, Ember Beast if we want to beat down. Mugging is good removal. That's kind of medium. Yeah, that's okay. I almost want to just take the Gruul Guildgate for better mana, but probably Mugging is what we need to take. Just 2 damage to any creature. We can also just prevent blockers this way. And our mana is already pretty good, so we don't need the Guildgate, and we'll probably get it on the wheel anyway. Yeah, I'll take the Mugging. This lets us kill like random annoying flyers. Most of them have 2 toughness anyway. What do you do? Oh, I remember this card being busted. 3/3 gains lifelink, and then you can just give it a ton of counters. We don't really have the mana for that. This enters the battlefield, bounce another creature. When a creature dies, you gain X life and draw X cards. Super risky, but it could be good. First strike and trample. Probably not gonna have those. Oh, Goblin Heel Cutter. This card is busted. What do you do? And this becomes a 3-mana 4/3 if we have a big dude. Hamish Crotek. So this is a 6-mana 5/5. And what do we have that's good to bounce? Pilgrim's Eye. And that's it. I'm going to take the Heel Cutter. This card is insane. So for those who haven't played with this card, when it attacks, target creature can't block, and you can dash it. So you just send it into play, your opponents can't block, and then you hit them, and then it comes back. Very good card. What is this? Target creature card. So this is a fast reanimate. This card I remember being pretty nice. Hammerhand is actually pretty good. Ooh, Undergrowth Scavenger too. So I think I'm probably taking Borderland Marauder. I mean, this card hits as a 3/2 for 2 mana. I think we can hit pretty hard, right? But I remember Hammerhand. If you put Hammerhand on like a big green creature, give him haste and just swing in, that's pretty nice. Also, Undergrowth Scavenger does have quite a bit of potential for the late game. I think it's likely to wheel. Also, Titanic Growth, I like this card. And I think I'm going to wheel one of these two. So I'm going to take the red card first. And now we have enough playables. Oh, wow. This is a pack for us. Target creature gets +1/+1 and trample. That's some good value. Sacrifice a creature, hit the player, no. Oh, wow. I want all these cards. What do you do? If red was spent, gains haste. Okay, I don't need that. I don't think we need a Gruul Signet, but it would be kind of nice in the deck. +1/+1 and trample on any of our creatures. That's such a powerful static ability. But so Pyromantics is also really good. So 4 mana deals 2. 6 mana deals 3, and we can kill a bunch of small creatures. I honestly don't know. Between this, and the Scab Clan Mauler, for 2 mana we get a 3/3 Trampler. I think I'm going to take this. Hopefully nobody takes that and we can wheel it. I think this is too much value to pass up, but I could easily be wrong. 1 mana of any color. Till every turn, target force becomes a tree folk. No, not doing that. Needle drop. I'll take a Vivid Crag, just get some nice mana fixing here. Cerulean Gatekeepers. It's a 4 mana 2/4. Nah. The problem with this card is its sorcery speed. I don't know why this card exists. It's great if you have Trample, I suppose. But casting this main phase is just not really where you want to be. Whatever creature you control with +1/+1. No, we're not going to have +1/+1 counters. This is a 4/6 for 5 mana. This is a 3/5 flyer for 6. I'm probably not playing any of these. I'm just trying to decide like what the most marginal possible playable is. I think it's Maze Glider. That's flying. Ooh, Hoarding Dragon. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, man. This pack's insane. So Hoarding Dragon is a 5 mana 4/4 flyer. And we can even grab our Skull Clamp. So we have some value with that. There's also Pillar of Flame, Moonglove Extract, and Boros Garrison. I almost want to take Boros Garrison over Hoarding Dragon. So for those who don't know, bounce lands are card advantage. So this is one land that taps for 2 mana. So you could have 2 lands in your opening hand and get 3 mana. So it's like you have 3 lands. I really don't know what to take here. I almost feel like this deck wants a Garrison more. But 5 mana 4/4 flyer is huge in this format. Puzzle Knot. Oh. I actually don't remember any of these cards. Kind of blocked this set out of my memory. Flying Fabricate 1, this card was good. And that's a nice combat trick, I guess. Wow, Urban Evolution Wield? What are people doing here? Gruul Guildgate. I honestly don't know if we need the Guildgate here. But I don't think we're playing Wildwood Rebirth. I almost want to splash this. Can we? We have Maze Glider. Vivid Crag. Like, this card would be good in the deck, but I think it's better just to have consistent mana. Okay, so Ambush Crotech. This can draw us a lot of cards, but they just don't kill our guy. Like, if we put on a 4/4, what is this? Is a 6 mana 5/5 trample. We still only have one creature that's really good to bounce. When it leaves or dies? When it dies, darn. Alright, I'll take the Crotech. Probably not playing it. We get good enough mana and our opponent's pretty aggressive. I could see that being good. So I think we're like 1 or 2 removal spells short. Hey, okay. Never mind, our deck's perfect. Maybe I'm crazy, but this card seems very good. Sacrifice a Goblin. When enters, gain 3 life. 5 mana? Holy cow. Tapped Merfolk or Kipton. That seems like a nightmare. Cerulean Gatekeepers. That? Honestly, I made fun of that when I first looked at it, but again, giving big, dorky creatures flying I think is really valuable. So do I care? So this is a 5/5, this is a 6/4, the same base stats. Return another creature you control. Whoa! Why is that last pick? This is 3 mana kill anything. This is a shock. I'll take it. I'll play it. We'll show people what's good. Yeah, I don't have any way to kill big creatures, which is a little unfortunate. But this is Chaos Draft, so there aren't that many historical big creatures, so could be okay. Do I like Kindled Fury? Maybe. I can cut Smoke Teller probably. I like those. I like this because it hits hard. Yeah, 2 mana 3/3 trample's okay. Ornamental Courage. Tap target creature means a lot of toughness. I think I like the fact that this untaps. Combat tricks with this deck seem pretty good. So I think I'm gonna run that over the Kindled Fury. I like Prey Upon. So with Nettle Sentinel, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green spells. That might not be worth it. 25 playables. Honestly, I think it might just be worth it to play a single planes for this. Oh, we need 2 planes? Ooh, 2 planes is kind of sketchy. But we have 1 dragon. We can go for the win more play of flipping this with the dragon. I don't know if we're going to hit double white. I guess I could just play this as a 6 mana 3/3 flying lifelink. But maybe that's worth siding in as opposed to main decking. Portrait Spirit I like. The Recluse blocks flyers. I think that's good. That's good. Maybe... I think that gives us a late game mana sink. We have a lot of ways to get mana in our deck. I like Heel Cutter. Prickle hits hard. Maybe I think we cut one of these 6 drops. This is a 3 drop. Honestly, I think this is just worse. The fact that you have to bounce the thing makes this such like tempo disadvantage. And this is just a 6 mana 5/6, like that's huge. We could cut 1 more. I think I like Tangle Golem. We'll have quite a few forests. This will be like 5 mana 5/4. Is that better than a 6 mana 5/5? Maybe I just do this. Well, no, this will be way cheaper than that, I think. I think I'm gonna keep that in. I need to cut 1 more. I like that. I like Heel Cutter. Fatal Attraction, 2 damage to enchanted creature, and then on your upkeep it does 4. So you can kill him immediately, or you can wait and it'll kill a 4 drop. I'm gonna try out Skull Clamp. I think it could be good. I still think this is good. It's basically divination, right? But 4 mana instead of 3. I mean, it's divination for 2 lands, but that's fine. Multicolored creatures you control have flying. I wish I had more multicolored creatures because of 6 mana 3/5 flyer is pretty big. Yeah, I'll figure out what to cut here. I don't know. I almost want to cut this and then side it in against flyers. You know what? I'm going to do that. This way we can be more aggressive. I don't even know if I want this Vivid Crag. Like, our mana's pretty good. I'll play the one of Gruul Guildgate to kind of counteract the Scarg the Rage Pits. But 9/6, that seems okay. Because we do have double red, double green, double red, double red. Yeah, I think I'll play 1 Guildgate, but I just don't want that many tapped lands. That way you can play on curve and stuff. Alright, let's see how good Skull Clamp is in a random limited deck. See you guys round 1. Oh my gosh, look at this hand. We got Dried Greenseeker and Skull Clamp. And Mugging to kill the early creature. How do we lose? We literally can't lose this. I almost want to keep... Oh, wow. I was gonna say I almost want to keep Skull Clamp secret, but they'll learn the secrets pretty quick. Yeah, let's play this turn 2. Ooh, alright, opponent's already up a card. So this is the mirror match, which means Mugging and Moonglove Extract might not be the best. But if we can hit a land off this Greenseeker, that'd be pretty solid. And so the way Greenseeker works is we want to draw first, because if we basically need to hit a land next turn. That's our whole goal in this. You a 2/1 first strike, sure. That's not very good against a 1/3. Land. Okay, so now we activate this to try and hit a land drop. Nice. And that's the sequencing I explained pretty terribly. So we can Mugging the 2/1. Not that worried about it, but I don't know how much better targets we're going to get, and that does save us some life. Because we can go Mugging plus our Armillary Sphere. I kind of like that. Let's kill this. And we're just going to get a ton of lands out of the way. Basically, the idea is if we get all the lands out of our deck, then we can draw all spells. And with Skull Clamp drawing cards, try Greenseeker drawing cards, Armillary Sphere drawing cards. Ooh, that's a good one. So we can hit land here. Mountain, okay. The 4/4 is a little problematic. I kind of just want to Pilgrim's Eye. So let's try Greenseeker first. Okay, I don't care about that. So we can Pilgrim's Eye, and then I think I'm actually just going to Skull Clamp the Pilgrim's Eye here. This becomes 4 mana, draw 3 cards. Yep. Grab a mountain, clamp you. And we're just gonna take 4. Ooh. Okay. We are, alright, I'm convinced Skull Clamp's the real deal. We can bleed so much card advantage and it doesn't even matter because we're just drawing. We might deck ourselves, I don't know. Okay, we're pretty far from that. Opponent played a 5/5. If they have a kill spell for our Gorger, that's kind of problematic. So the reach on this doesn't matter so much. I'm just gonna go land, Grazing Whiptail, equip Skull Clamp to try and trade with the 4/4 here. And we can Greenseeker end of turn or something. I'm glad we have this 5/6. Just having high toughness in Chaos Draft is really important. I love this art. That's terrifying. So we're kind of baiting with the Grazing Whiptail here. Act of treason. Oh, okay, that's good. 4, 9, 13. We can fold a 3. Honestly, I think I don't really want to be at 3 life, right? That's 5, 9, 13. I think I chump block this 5/5. I know we're giving up Greenseeker. But the way this is set up, we're so likely to win the game unless they have burn. And going to 3 makes most burn spells pretty likely to kill us. So, sorry, Greenseeker. Okay. Oh, Summit Prowler is actually pretty good too. Also, that signifies to me that they hopefully don't have any kill spells. What? What? That was a really good play by the opponent. Oh, and they draw 2? They draw, right? No, I draw. Okay, perfect. Noggle Bandit. Can't be blocked except by creatures with Defender. Well, at least I have a way to kill that. So they killed my creature. We are still in trouble. Okay, so we can go Summit Prowler, equips Skull Clamp, plus Ornamental Courage. I don't really want to just run out a raw Vastwood Gorger. Opponent seems to have some tricks. Oh, I guess I should look at what else they scried. 2 cards on top. Okay, so whatever they put else is also good. So it's gonna do this and equip here. Pass turn. Yep, so we're gonna trade for the 5/5. Take 4 damage. I don't like doing that, but Heal Cutter on defense, not the best situation. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna chump with the Marauder. What do you do? Bushido 2. Regenerate any samurai. That's pretty good. Mountain. It's possible that I should have ornamental courage to keep my guy alive. Definitely possible. What does Bushido 2 do? Whenever this blocks or becomes blocked, so this basically attacks much bigger than that. Okay. Okay, I got it. So what can we play here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play the Dragon and Borderland Marauder. Or we can play... The problem is Goblin Heel Cutter doesn't actually block this very effectively. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we can play Heel Cutter and equip Skull Clamp, and then it blocks that. But then it has 1 toughness. I don't mind that. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. Or we could plan the Ornamental Courage strategy. It's a bit risky, but then we keep this in play. And we can equip Skull Clamp to the Marauder just to chump block. No, we can't equip that. Oh, this is hard. So we know they have Noggle Bandit, which we can kill. And we have things that can block this eventually. So with Ornamental Courage, this can block this and survive. We can also just double block and then pass. Yeah, I kind of want to play around a kill spell by the opponent. Because if we equip Skull Clamp, then it's just sketchy. I don't know. This could be wrong, but I think being able to boost our toughness above 2 makes me feel a lot more comfortable. Because there's a lot of things like in Magic's history that do exactly 2 damage. Oh. I think we're just dead. Right? This is 2 and then 2. Man, yeah, I think we're dead. So they attack. Because we can block here, but no matter what, something's going to die in this exchange. Actually, wait. No, we might be able to survive if we block like this. Only 1 thing dies here. Yeah. Oh no, they trade. Gah. Right? Whenever any creature... Yeah, they trade. Because I could keep this alive. Alright, we're just dead. Okay, let's move on. Wow, we drew so many cards, but we just couldn't get down cards fast enough to beat the opponent. So, what did we learn? We learned that opponent has a lot of big dudes. That is for sure. Lightning Elemental can trade with their 4/4. Kind of like, yeah, that trading with 4/4s. Kindled Fury also could be pretty solid. They have a Rage Thrower, which is definitely worth keeping these in to kill. And the low toughness creatures kind of worry me a little bit, but they're pretty expensive too. Like 4 toughness is just not very good in this matchup. I almost want a Radiant Fountain. Is that crazy? I think that's crazy. I think we'll be okay. It's just they were on the play. Fiery Finish, Einok Tracker. Maybe the 3/3 First Strike needs to go. It's just a little bit expensive for what it gets us. And we'll just keep the rest. Alright, let's go first. Oh yeah, this is kind of the dream hand. Basically every hand with this card in it is amazing. So, can't complain here. And we can kill their early plays. Rage Thrower is a really powerful card. It's a reason to keep our life total high. Ooh, and Heel Cutter. Okay, I don't want to show them the Rage Pits just yet. So let's do that. Little do they know, we could have three of these, I don't know. No! They have a lightning strike? Holy cow. Alright, well, I'm less excited about this hand now. Let's just dash the Heel Cutter. Get in for 3 while we can. He can't block, sure, no worries. I think that's better than showing them the Moonglove Extract. Generator's Servant. They miss a land drop, I'm definitely killing that. Kindle the Fury. Yeah, so let's dash the Heel Cutter again. Well, do I actually care about that? It's just a 2/1, and they have to sacrifice it to make a bigger creature. And they mostly showed good green stuff. I don't know if I actually care that much about that. But what else are we gonna hit with mugging? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Let's dash this. When it attacks, this can't block anyway, but I guess I might as well kill this, just in case, you know, the UI bugs or something. If this didn't generate mana, I would definitely let them keep it, but it generates mana and it can block the Heel Cutter. Like if they get another creature, then this gets blocked pretty reasonably. So, I don't know. I don't like that too much. And opponent missing land drops, I have a Heel Cutter plus this. They're pretty far behind. Tin Street Hooligan is a 2/1. Sure. So that one's fine because it obviously can't block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think now we could cast the Heel Cutter. Yeah. Because that only hits them down to 11, and we want to be able to like Vastwood Gorger or activate the Rage Pits here. Hopefully they don't have like a shock. If they have another burn spell, their deck's insane. Solid attack by the opponent. Don't you dare bloodthirst me. Okay. Forest, so let's hit for damage. You can't block. I think the only thing that really gets me here is Act of Treason. But even that, I'm at 18 life. Opponent's in a lot of trouble. I think they're just dead. I don't know. I think this card's good. The fact that it gives trample means they can't really chump. Yeah, it's gotta be good. Pilgrim's Eye, yeah. Like that's fine. It does fix their mana, so they can get out of this. But we get a forest. They're basically locked into chumping here. How much damage can we do? We can do 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can Moonglove Extract the Tin Street Hooligan and then swing. That seems bad. It seems really bad. Let's just attack. Right, we prevent this from blocking. And then if they block, whichever one they chump, we can hit with Scar of the Rage Pits. That seems better. And then we can just Moonglove extract their face. Because this is any target, so it can go face. Okay. Alright. I think they were just checking to make sure I knew what that card did. Okay, so we saw more of their deck. I like... They have a lot of like random dorky 2/2s. So I kind of feel like bringing back Hitchclaw Recluse. They had the 2/1 Bushido, which this does not block well. But they had the Generator Servant, Tin Street Hooligan, the 2/1 First Strike. I think this card's actually pretty good against their deck. What do I cut against them? I think I like Kindled Fury. Maybe I cut one of the 1-mana tricks because on the draw they're not as good. Yeah, maybe I cut Kindled Fury just because it's not that good on the draw. But it is really powerful. Like if we Kindled Fury our Grazing Whiptail, it just trades with their thing. No, nah, I'm not gonna do it. No green mana, but we are on the draw. I think this is worth keeping. Our mana is really solid. We have a lot more... Oh, we actually have a lot more red than green, huh? But we got plays if we miss, and Forest on turn 2 would be insane. Because then we can ramp into like a Pricklemore. Oh no. Ugh. Can we please draw a way to kill that? No! Not like this. Oh man. I would have killed for that card in my deck. Alright, we're in trouble. I think... Oh man. Yep, turn 3/4/4, +1 to us. We're in big trouble. We need green right now. I guess that technically counts. Forest, yep. Go ahead. I think I'm just gonna ramp up to a Fiery Finish next turn. Because the 2/4 can't even block the Baloth effectively. The problem is if I play, like if I spend my whole turn casting Scorn Villager and I kill it, then we're still in a decent amount of trouble. No blocks. Okay, Pilgrim's Eye I can deal with. They're just gonna Zertod Druid end of turn, I imagine. Yeah, that's not the best. So we go Forest. Yep, if Scorn Villager lives, we're in okay shape. If it doesn't live, then... Pass turn. I'll trade Pilgrim's Eye if given the opportunity. Just to... Basically, I think the late game favors our deck so much that we're just trying to stay alive. But... 4 mana 4/4s are really, really good in this format. Yep, block here. This also lets us trade off creatures so they don't like Rage Thrower us, and then we just lose a bunch of life off of that. Okay, that one I'm not super worried about. It is a lot of damage though. So we take... Man, we're taking so much damage. Alright, let's kill this. If they have a way to stop this from happening, we're just dead. But all the pump spells I know of do 3. Okay. Okay, so we're taking 3 next turn. We fall to 6 life. If they don't have anything too crazy, we can play Wildfire Emissary into Orchard Spirit. And this should be able to effectively block the Spear Hunter. Just don't do anything crazy here. Just play no spells. That would be ideal. Okay. So we need to find a way to kill that. Raising Whiptail. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is hard. Because now we're taking damage from that too. I think we're just dead to an active treason. Let's play this. Yep. Alright, I don't know why they tapped mana so quickly. I'm gonna move to second main. Okay. And I think I play Orchard Spirit. It's like just marginally better enough than Scorned Villager, because I'm not going to be blocking with this. So there's like 4 or 5 ways in our deck to kill this. Unfortunately the 1/4 actually does not have Defender, as weird as that seems. Uh-oh, this is a lot of mana. I think we're dead, guys. What is this? I don't like that. Scry 3. Target my face? I guess if they hit anything that costs 3 mana, I just die. So this druid did 5 damage for it was a 2-drop. It added mana, I think every turn they used it. Color outliner. Pro blue, sure. Alright, so I have 1 turn to kill both of these, which is impossible. Sweet. We're dead. We're very dead. Yep. No blocks. Very unfortunate. Because they just untap and activate that. Alright, good games. See you guys round 2. Alright, here for round 2, man. We've had Dried Greenseeker in many opening hands. I cannot really complain. This card just makes everything feel good. It looks like it's holding the Settlers of Catan board. Just great. Ooh, turn 1 play. Look at this. I'm probably just gonna use this. Imagine, let's say they attack with something with like a lot of power, but at very little. What is this? Put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. It's pretty cool. Like if they attack with this into Dried Greenseeker, I will Ornamental Courage to get double activation. I'm not better than that. That's like pretty sick. I'm taking it. This might just be the sickest bluff, but it's not worth it. What is this? You can cast it from exile, and if we target it, we can exile it. Okay. That's pretty good. Ooh. Whoa, okay. Let's do that. We're just living the value train right now. So we're gonna activate this, hopefully hit a land, then Ornamental Courage. Alright. I'm getting greedy here. Oh yeah. Ornamental Courage. I should have done this after I blocked. Eee, look at this value. Look at this value. And we get another activation. Oh man. Ooh, Pyromancer is good though. Alright, the top card. Nope. Summit Prowler. So after all that, we still could not draw a land. Well, I'm probably not going to be blocking with this. Let's try and find an untapped land. No, Fiery Finish, okay. Well, literally the only card we can cast is Prey Upon, which I don't like. Or we can just dash a Goblin Heel Cutter. This Skull Clamp is actually getting a bit dubious. You can't block. But we're only at 16. Still feeling positive here. Oh, that's got to be killed eventually. Also, we've played 2 red-green opponents. What's up with that? Fiery Finish. I really want to hit a land drop, but I think it's better if we just keep this back to block, because our opponent has 1 card in hand. I'm just gonna play Wildfire Emissary. This blocks everything they have. It's just like, if we tap this, miss a land, and then they like act of treason this, we just die. Whereas like almost all foreseeable futures of this game is us winning. Right, we have like very solid removal spells, Goblin Heel Cutter, this thing. So I think just playing it safe is our best bet. And you know, I will block with this if this dies. And I maybe should have done that last turn too, I don't know. Oh, opponent doing nothing. I like that. See? Imagine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that costs 8. Okay, they're a bit away from that. Let's play Grazing Whiptail here. And I'm gonna try and hit a land. Nice. What is their last card? Alright, let's Prey Upon. I think I want to kill the Flamewake Invoker. Like, I'm gonna have to do it at some point, so might as well do it now. Oh. Yeah. Sweet. Alright, opponent's super dead. Unless they have like the most insane card of all time in their hand. Oh, that's a cool card though. 4 mana, 5/4. It's a big boy. So we can equip the clamp over here. I think I'm okay trading these. Oh, wait. We can just do this. Play a Summit Prowler. I like the 4 toughness here. So let's play Summit Prowler and equip the clamp there. I don't know how I feel about Young Pyromancer in our opponent's deck. And I'm gonna save this for like some insane bomb like flying mythic dragon. Because we can deal with everything on board. Oh. Creature gets +1/+0. And it mills us until we hit a land. Oh, that's pretty nice with Giant Greenseeker though. Look at him. I like that it forces you to look. Okay, so they attack. We're gonna activate this, draw the land that they so kindly. Oh! Never mind! That's just cheating. So, okay, so it mills the land. Holy lands, dude. Okay. I was gonna say, so kind of want to deal damage to our opponent here. So we want to go Scab Clan Mauler, Scorned Villager. So let's equip the clamp here, because they can double block anyway. Yeah. Smash for damage, because we kind of want to kill them a little bit quickly, right? Okay, then we play the Mauler and the Orchard Spirit. So they're probably just dead, but they can get a crazy Trepanation Blade hit, I suppose. Pyroclasm doesn't really get us. They would need like a Slag Storm, but that kills all their dudes too. And Tangle Golem costs 5 at the moment. Hunt the Weak. That's pretty good. For them, not good for us. Put the blade there. Interesting. Okay. We have not gotten particularly lucky on this. I kind of want to just dash this Goblin Heel Cutter. Preventing that from blocking. Swing, swing, swing. Like, none of their attacks are particularly great. And you know what? We've been there with you too. 13? Yeah, this is a lot of damage. I guess maybe we should keep, well, we're gonna have 2 creatures back. Okay, if they're blocking like this, that's fine. Go to 8. We play Pilgrim's Eye. Yep. Grab a forest. Play the forest. Equip Skull Clamp to the Green Seeker just in case we have to chump with it. In fact, I probably will chump if they swing. I want to clamp the Pilgrim's Eye, but we need 2 blockers in case they have like a weird, like Act of Treason plus Become Immense or something crazy. And I'll just double block this if they attack. Okay. Okay. They didn't even equip the Trepanation Blade. Interesting. So let's equip this here. And then swing. Because all of these can trade with this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could go for the kill. I don't see why not to go for the kill. Sure. What is with opponents and having that card? So they need to hit a 4-drop. That's pretty unlikely. And even if they do, they take 4, they fall to 4 life, they lose their only creature. They hit a mountain, okay. 4, 7, 8. Sweet. Alright, game 2. So this matchup looks like it's a lot better for us than the other one. Just call Recluse. They did show a lot of creatures that would die to this. Maybe historically creatures were bad enough that this is good. I feel like the 3/3 first strike is also good. They have a lot of things that boost power, but not necessarily toughness. And on the draw, I feel like that card is kind of bad. Alright, run it like that. Oh. Green Seeker, but without a forest on the draw? I gotta keep this. It's sketchy, but it's Green Seeker. we'll hit a forest. Besides, their deck isn't the scariest thing ever. Forest. Hey, we're good at this game. So we want to play forests because, like, let's say we just draw only consecutive forests. We can play this pretty early. let's say we draw a Fiery Finish, then I don't know. This card's pretty good. Ornamental. I'm just gonna keep that up. Like I could dash Goblin Heel Cutter, but again, we have Dried Greenseeker in play. I think just keeping it alive is our highest priority. If they have a kill spell, they're gonna try it probably this turn. Although Riddle of Lightning costs. Ooh. Sure. Yeah, and it's a forest. So forest. So I have to pay 1 to keep this alive. Tango Golem costs 5, so let's play the Whiptail. Pass turn. And we'll take the 5 damage right now. Likely they're going to spend 2 mana paying for this plus 1 to equip the boots. And hopefully Courage plus Whiptail can kind of debate them into it. We're going to swing with this. We could, I guess, double block, but that's a little sketchy. I'd rather do it when I have this up. It actually seems pretty safe, all things considered, because if they had a kill spell, they would have done it. But so this costs 4. Okay. Well, we could just attack with this now. Cast you. So, I mean, we can even just trade here. It's unlikely that we find a good target for Fiery Finish, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll block. It feels like they have a trick because of the way they attacked. I ain't scared. So unlikely that they have instant speed way to deal 4 damage. If they have Riddle of Lightning or whatever, they have to hit a 4-drop on top. Sure Strike. Oh, they did have a trick, and I just got destroyed. Good beats, good beats. That was a clean 2 for 1. But we're just drawing so many lands that doesn't so much matter. Let's just dash you. Right, they're hitting for 5, we're hitting for 6. Sure. That goes back to hand. So, yeah, I mean, this costs a bunch of mana. If they ever change creatures, we can chump block. I don't know, maybe we should have just let them trade. It's really unfortunate. What is that? Oh, okay. So we can at least kill one of their big dudes. That's good. Oh, and they're keeping them back. Perfect. Endless stream of lands. I'll find drawing more lands still. So we can Fiery Finish you. Yeah. And then just play the Guildgate here. Pass turn. Basically, I wanted to make sure I could kill something big when they didn't have it protected with the Swiftfoot boots, and this one holds up their mana. Also, we are flooding incredibly hard. How many lands is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, this game would be completely over if it wasn't for this beautiful, beautiful... What is this? How do you do damage? Put a counter on it? Okay, so I could just block that. Deals damage to target creature. Oh, that's real solid if they can give it counters. Well, I'm glad they used the Sure Strike. Hey. Hmm. Do you have another Sure Strike? Something that boosts toughness? For 2 mana, they can get a +3/+3. Honestly, I'm more okay with losing this. +3/+3 and trample? Okay. I should have double blocked, I suppose. I honestly thought about double blocking. Okay, Hoarding Dragon can be nice. We can grab Skull Clamp there. That's so gross though, because now they have a 3 mana deal 1 to anything. It's not bad. Play Hoarding Dragon. Yep. Let's grab. Oh, Moonglove Extract is kind of interesting too. When this dies, I basically get that back. Skull Clamp's probably better. And we'll dash the Heel Cutter. Because they can just kill this, honestly. So they have a 5/4. So we can take 7 next turn. But they're taking 6 here, falling the. Yeah, this seems fine. They have to keep back blockers to deal with Heel Cutter. And honestly, we can just take. Oh, I should have gotten Moonglove Extract. That was kind of a mistake because Moonglove just goes to the face. Yeah, that actually would have been way better because we can chump with the dragon here. Regrets. Many regrets. But if they ever move this Swiftfoot Boots to like try and block, and we can mugging that at least. Well, I was looking away. Opponent conceded. They made it easy on us. All right, on to round 3. Can we clutch the 2/1? Ooh, this hand's a little bit sketchy, but we're on the draw. So this is going to be likely uncastable. I'm going to keep. Mulliganing is just really hard, especially in this format. We have mugging. Hey, it's finally not a Gruul opponent. That's good. A 1/1 first strike. I am pretty happy to see that. I'm just going to take the 1, honestly. We have so many things that can block it. So our current game plan right now is Pilgrim's Eye. Hopefully they play a good 2/2 we can mugging. Ooh, okay. Please be like their best card ever. It's an X spell? Anyway, Pilgrim's Eye. Hit with Pilgrim's Eye into Scab Clan Mauler. That is worth mugging. Holy cow, that card is good. Vintage Cube playable Porcelain Legionnaire. Alright, our card looks pretty good now. Ooh, that's good. Oh, pro white against their deck. That is nice. We're just gonna kill that. That's gonna do a lot of damage if we don't. Okay, well, new game plan. Pilgrim's Eye into this thing that is protection from their whole deck. And really hope they don't have a counter spell here. But it's kind of... We're not gonna not run this out. No! Okay. We're still okay. It's okay. We're not under any pressure. And we have a lot of good red playables. So even if we don't hit green for a long time, as long as we hit like lands in general, like again, the pro white, every creature they've shown us has been white. Yep. All right. Well, this This is getting a little bit sketchier. They have no idea how good countering that creature was. It's going to deny his Bloodthirst on the Mauler. Okay. Alright. I mean, they're missing land drops too. And they're not doing anything. Oh no. Okay, that's not any card advantage or disadvantage. This? Sure. Because that's it's one card to draw 2, discard 1, so you're card neutral. It's good, but it's not like amazing. It's basically 2 looting. Attack first. Yep. Land. Oh my gosh. Alright, well let's discard this Grazing Whiptail, I suppose. I don't know, if we hit a green that's gonna be good. I'm gonna discard Scab Clan Mauler. And I'm keeping this. Jeez. Alright. Well, this is quickly turning into a non-game. I don't have much in the way that can deal with that. The extra +1/+1 counter really screwed us. And it feels like they have a counter spell. Their deck is very... Wow. Alright, let's go on. we're just never gonna draw lands, that's fine. I still think that was a defensible keep though. I don't really know what's going on there necessarily. I think this is good. I feel like maybe this card is just good in this format. I've seen so many X1s. And 3/3 first strike, I think I like. It is a bit expensive. I'm gonna cut that one, I think. I think the rest of our cards are good. Maybe this is less good against an opponent. Oh, what? I want to cut that. It's kind of our only trick. I'm gonna keep the one trick in. I like having one trick. Let's go first. Okay, this hand's a keep. Finally, we have lands and spells. Technically, we do have a castable card. Okay. And opponent's mulliganing. Get out of here. Go, go, go. 5, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, they put it on the bottom. Okay. Let's do it. So, Summit Prowler. I think I'm gonna... I really want this to resolve. I don't want to get encountered. Ooh. Alright. Please, can we draw the 3-mana 1/1 flyer? Sage's Rose Savant. Playing some standard cards, I see. 2 cards on the bottom. Okay. Ugh. Go. I'm not gonna kill that because we have like everything in our deck blocks it effectively, but if opponent just holds up counterspells now, that's pretty bad for us. Okay, that's worth killing. If we don't hit a land, at least I can Fatal Attraction that. Come on, land. Alright, let's kill that. They have like a Vapor Snag. Alright, go ahead. So we're still okay. Opponents, they also miss lands, right? Never mind. They hit their second color. Exalted 1/3. Whoa! Alright, can we please draw the thing? Alright, I'm gonna do it. Scanclad Mauler. I guess I run out the Skull Clamp. That way, if they don't kill us next turn, we can clamp this. And if we don't hit a land off of that, then we're never winning this game. We just need to put like a creature into play and we're solid. Yep. Nope. Okay, there we go. Feeling better. Put into play the protection from white. Pass turn. Just keep around Scanclad Mauler to Skull Clamp. So pacifism doesn't. Okay. Thing is, we only take 3 damage still. Like, it could be a lot worse. I'm okay taking this. Forest, good. Okay. I still like playing the pro white guy, even though it's more mana inefficient. And I can clamp the Mauler. That seems a pretty good use of our mana here. I guess if they have a way to like bounce this again, then we're in trouble. But at least we have lands now. Okay. Oh, that's a problem. I have to prey upon that. Oh man, can you imagine if we had that with our Skull Clamp? That's a weird attack. This feels like a debate, but I'll take 2. Alright. I don't mind that. Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay, so we're gonna prey upon and kill this 1/1. Because they could just go really wide and just kill us. Although, yeah, because we don't have any trample. This gives trample. Hang on. Hang on. Do I kill that or do I hold it? Because I don't have any removal. If they play any flyer, we're in a big world of trouble. But that gives them unlimited chump blockers. I think I do kill it. Because everything else they have just has toughness, and who cares about toughness? Negate. Alright. Let's go mountain. I guess this is protection from white, so we can swing through that. Let's play this. And pass turn, or do I equip Skull Clamp? If I equip Skull Clamp, it makes it pretty obvious. We're at 7. I think I equip here. This makes it... Nothing they have can really attack into it, so... Let's do that. And I'm not going to attack this turn. I can start attacking next turn. Because this takes a lot of mana and time, and we can... I don't know. Maybe I should have attacked, but I feel okay with Scarg the Rage Pits. What cost this much mana? Okay, sure. Oh man, this card's really gonna get him. This is gonna become a 4/6, and that exactly blocks the Phyrexian Hulk. I don't even want to play this pre-combat. I guess they know that they can trade. But that's fine with me. We gotta start attacking. They have no cards in hand? Yeah, this is good. And just to make sure, this gives it 6 toughness and that is 5 power, and none of these can block it. Pro White is so randomly relevant. I see why they stopped printing cards like this. Oh, okay. So let's play the Rage Pits and let's play Vastwood Gorger. And not move the Skull Clamp. Alright, we gain 4. Gaining 4 is pretty big, actually. Oh, 6-5, you say. That's fine. I'll just take 6 and fall to 5 life. Yeesh. I could trade Summit Prowler and Ornamental Courage for it, but I should have moved the Skull Clamp, I guess. Okay, so play Forest. Let's hit with the Emissary. For 3. Then we move the Skull Clamp over here. Play the Prickle Boar. Pass turn. And so now Summit Prowler can block this nicely, pending them having like a absurd combat trick or something. Okay. That's pretty good for us. Ooh, Pilgrim's Eye. So I'm gonna move the clamp over here. Do I? I actually don't really care. This is going to get... Yeah, I could just pump it. Because I'm going to move this back. And no, I'm going to move the clamp. I have enough mana. And we can actually attack with Prickle Boar too. Because we have a lot of chump blockers here. If opponent wants to block with the Acacian Crier, they have to use the mana now. Okay, 5-3 and 3-3. So we can Ornamental Courage this. It's a 4-6. That seems good. 2-3. Play Pilgrim's Eye. Get a land. Doesn't really matter. I guess red, so we can pump this. And play that. Play Orchard Spirit. And equip Skull Clamp to the Summit Prowler, I guess. Okay. Looking good so far. Opponent's at 12 life. They didn't even use the Acacian Crier. That's a little concerning, actually. Okay, maybe they just forgot. Okay, alright. Despite all the things that happened, we're doing okay. They have quite a few high toughness Deuterinos. Kindled Fury. You know what? Let's just run it. Ooh, is this the fabled we have a 2-drop into a 4-drop? And we might actually get to do it if we don't just draw non-stop lands? It might be. Okay, that's a 1-3. It hits us for 2. I don't really care about that. Ooh. Alright, if this survives, we got a lot of good plays. If we're gonna go Whiptail into Prickle Boar into Fiery Finish. Hopefully they don't have a counterspell. Counterspell would be rough. What is this? Oh, they're playing a post-combat thing? I'm worried. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, well, if they're gonna do that for me, that's fine. Do we play around a flash creature? Now let's attack. This feels like a counter spell, but we'll have him counter the grazing whiptail, and then we can jam a skull clamp. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna jam the skull clamp then. I want this to flip, or to stay as it is. Mm-hmm. God, this card's not good. The one toughness is just like pretty dubious. I think what I've decided in general is in Chaos Draft, one toughness is really sketchy. 2 cards on the bottom. Okay, that tells me they have basically nothing. Ooh. I don't even need that. I can just attack with this. Might as well. The opponent's scrying stuff. We're gonna play a Prickle Bore. It's only 3 damage. This is 4 toughness. Sure. They have a wizard. That's pretty sweet. But now they're tapped low, so we can go Prickle Bore. 1, 2. And I kind of still want to keep this flipped. But having Skull Clamp in play would be pretty solid. I'm going to keep it flipped. It seems valuable. Leonard Guardian. Oh, they got the... What if they Saheeli Rai us? Technically, it is possible. That would be pretty sick. Alright, what do you got, opponent? Scry 4 is more valuable. I mean, it effectively drew them 2 and they put 2 on the bottom. Now they have 2 on top. Didn't do anything. That's not how it works, but... Ooh, I like that. Okay, so let's play that. Play Skull Clamp here. Equip the clamp to the Prickle Bore, that's 6 first strike damage. So we can do that, and we can actually swing with that because the Rage Pits can pump our guy. We could even do this. Because I guess worst case scenario, they block here. If they double block here, you know what? I'm gonna swing with that. Like, this is not the worst thing that ever happened. Um... So I can make this a 3/3, but that doesn't do anything. Opponent right now is taking 9. And then they just have a 1/4. I don't know, maybe that was a little bit of an aggressive attack. 3/3, I can pump this. No, there's no way this gets better for me. Yeah, maybe that attack was a little aggressive. But if this flips, then we're just like pretty rough off. And they have 1 damage on them. Sure, I'll pass. Because this works at any point. So if they try and kill this or something, I can pump it. Okay. Well, I draw 2, so that's good. Okay, we're fine. Skull Clamp, I was pretty skeptical before. What is this? Okay, they didn't trigger revolt. No attacks. Not bad. So let's do this here. Wait, do I want to do that? So this is a 3-4. I could make it a 4-5, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's just attack. Because they can't even block enough, so they can either chump. Right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So if they block with everything, we can kill any creature we want. We're hoping they don't block. We're just trying to trigger a Bloodthirst here. Oh, sure. If you're just chumping with a 2/2, that's almost even better. So 2, 3, 4. We can play Summit Prowler. We can equip Skull Clamp to the. Let's play Mountain. Equip Skull Clamp here. And pass turn. Six mana, Aether Snipe. Bounce a boy. That's getting prey upon. Yep. That's okay with me. Ooh, Pilgrim's Eye. Okay. We actually needed that, didn't we? Yeah. Because I'm gonna activate Scarring the Rage Pits on this and then prey upon the Aether Snipe. But I actually needed the green. Good work, Pilgrim's Eye. Alright, having not played much with Skull Clamp outside of Vintage Cube, it is so good. So I can attack. And they probably don't block. No, they do block. They like double block here and here. And then we trade for just that. So let's just do this. Now we prey upon you, fight you. Go. And no point in attacking here. Yeah, because we're just gonna trade this really, really good creature. The fact that it also has reach is super relevant. They have red mana? Phyrexian Hulk, sure. Ooh, Heel Cutter. The boy. What did he do? 4, 5, 6. So we could just kill that. And then equip Skull Clamp here. They can't kill it because it's 3, and they can't block it. You just get in for damage. This is good. This is going pretty good. Some could say we're at 22 life with a bunch of cards in hand and a Skull Clamp in play. Against an opponent chumping with good cards. If they have Saheeli Rai though, and I lose to that, that's going to be amazing. Like if they top deck it, I think it has to be this turn. That would be... I would be the happiest I've ever been. Okay. Then they're just dead. 1, 2, 3. Good games. It's 8. Good games, opponent. Alright. Got it back. Got our entry feedback. Gonna be doing some more drafting. I really like this format, so expect quite a few of these. See you guys next time.